So the truth is, American English is completely full of shit. Like literally, we have so many different uses for this word in the context of conversation, and while it's not necessarily a pretty word and probably won't help you in any professional setting, if you plan on having conversations with Americans in the future, it's probably important that you know the many uses of this magical word. So in its most basic form, using the word shit is a common, almost natural response to something that is bad, painful, or surprising. For example, if you hit your baby toe on the leg of your parents' coffee table, ah shit. Cook something other than pasta that actually tastes good? Oh shit. Accidentally built a shelf? Shit. So adding as shit to the end of something intensifies it. For example, to be tired as shit is to be really, really tired. You can be dumb as shit, you can be bankrupt as shit, you can be weird as shit, so on and so on. Shit also works well as an adjective in the form of shitty, which means to communicate something is bad, low quality, or just pretty terrible. For example, you can have shitty friends, there can be shitty weather, you can eat shitty food, and there can be shitty Icelandic airlines that, I don't know, go out of business sometimes. Now this one's very important. Shit is another word for stuff, things, or belongings. For example, pass me my shit. Get your shit off the floor. There's plenty of shit in the fridge. Stop saying weird shit. If something is shit, it means it was bad or low quality. For example, this pulled pork barbecue sandwich is shit. The new Walmart they're building down the road hopefully won't be complete shit. Now, if you want to get more creative with this, you could say something is a piece of shit to mean basically the same thing. For example, this folding wrist lock slingshot high velocity brace hunting catapult I bought on Wish for €5 is kind of a piece of shit, and I'm really, really surprised. This also works really well if you're talking about a person. Like if that guy you know named Robert is a complete jerk, you could say, Robert is a complete piece of shit. So to take a shit is the action of making one of these bad boys. Now, there's nothing funny about poop people. Everybody does it, except for like women. I don't know what they do. An example for this word is like if you have to go poop, you can say, I have to go take a shit, if you're gonna be vulgar and not use nice words. So if someone tells you to stop that shit or to cut that shit out, basically what they're saying to you is that you should stop doing that thing that you're doing. Stop that shit. For example, if your coworker at Home Depot is always biting her nails on the job, you could say to her, yo, Stacy, cut that shit out. That is so gross, and you're never gonna sell them that way. So next up we have to lose your shit, which is basically to freak out, to be pushed past your limit and explode as a result. For example, one time I was in Morocco and this 25-year-old child on our 10-person, 12-hour bus ride to the desert barely cracks the screen of her brand new rose gold iPhone 8 and then proceeds to lose her shit. She was screaming hysterically and crying and hitting stuff within the van, and for her to lose her shit like that made it so awkward for all of us. Also, if someone is doing something that really, really annoys you, you could suggest that they stop doing that thing by saying something like, hey Jerry, if you play Despacito one more time at this funeral, I swear I am going to lose my shit. Okay? Thank you. The phrase to start shit means to cause problems, like to create a lot of drama or to start a fight. For example, when Rachel starts posting about controversial American politics on Facebook again, you might need to call your girl up and say, yo Rachel, why are you always trying to start shit? No one on this site wants to come to an agreement, they just want to argue. Stop trying to start shit. If something has gone to shit, it means it's become a total disaster. Or more generally, it just means something ended poorly. Like if a party you're at becomes really lame or boring, you could say, this party's gone to shit, let's get out of here. Here's another example I'm only adding because I spent a lot of time writing it. Once Ashley's husband Brandon started using all their savings to sell essential oils in a pyramid scheme, their marriage just kind of went to shit. It probably didn't help that she was cheating on him with Brett, the guy who sells Herbalife down the road. So similar to gone to shit, a shit show or a shit storm is just like a lot of bad things happening all at once. Ever heard of a little something called Firefest? Yeah, that was a shit show. Ever heard of my Aunt Cynthia giving just her honest opinion about immigrants and American politics at the family dinner after my second cousin's baptism? That was a shit show. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the content, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family and maybe even your Aunt Cynthia. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak, for the uses that I have for shit to share with you guys. The next video you can watch right now over on my channel, Speak American, where I just talk about American slang and idioms and share all of that fun stuff. So go there right now and check it out, and please subscribe. I've been your host, Austin. Thank you for watching, and